bring it on home. Anticipation of your love, I got me all round up. Let's get off, I'm getting it on, baby, all night long. Oh, we're gonna bring this house down. They're gonna feel the fire and see the smoke on the way across town. It's gonna get wild, it's gonna get loud. It's gonna be a pile of bricks and wood and stone. You're gonna have to pull us out. Yeah, they're gonna bring this house down. Oh, we're gonna bring this house down. Now if we make it till the morning, and we can even find the door, we'll take the only key we got, break it open the lock, and let's tear it down some more. Yeah, we're gonna bring this house down. We're gonna blow the roof right off this joint. We're gonna rock it to the ground. It's gonna get wild, it's gonna get loud. Gonna be a pile of bricks, wood and stone. They're gonna have to dig us out. Oh, the morning, and we can even find the door. We'll take the only key we got, break it open the lock, and let's tear it down some more. Yeah, we're gonna bring this house down. We're gonna blow the roof right off this joint. We're gonna rock it to the ground. It's gonna get wild. It's gonna get loud. Gonna be a pile of bricks, wood and stone. They're gonna have to dig us out. Oh, that's right. Hello and good evening. Do we have y'all on here at the Heidaway on a Sunday night? Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome everybody. I am happy to see y'all. I'll tell you what, I'm happy to see all these fabulous, hello, we got Mama Sue, we got Connie Halverson, we got Viola. It wouldn't be right without you, Casey Stab, or Viola. I love all the inner dialogue that I've been reading. Mark Aguilera, Heidi, it's awesome to join you again for this great Sunday. Cheers. It is great to see you, Mark. Y'all, Matt King is just doing, we were gonna start with a song, like right off the bat.
Well,
but we were
I have no
just,
sound anymore.
but he has no sound. So we're gonna make sure that Matt can hear himself. I can hear myself just fine, so I know, so just so you know that. This is gonna be a fun little show tonight, y'all. Got a tight little set up for you.
As long as they have sound, I want to make sure they have sound out there.
And Keely, I love that you say that. That's so sweet. You changed my life. By God, you know what? If one person says that to you, I suppose that you've done something, and that is really, it's very, very powerful. Thank you very much, Keely, for the sweet words. Elaine Mitchell, hello. Ed Green, hello. Will you sing Johnny and June? Let me think if I know that one. Let's see. Yes.
I just ripped my ears, Heidi. I just ripped my ear apart. The left ear was ripped off.
You just ripped your ears apart. Okay.
So.
All right. So you're gonna hear out of one ear.
I got one ear in.
That's what I've always got working. I always put one in around this side, guys, and this one I leave out so that I can hear the room. That way, in case something gets wacky. So Viola says we've got sound. I can always count on you, Viola. All right, y'all. Matt King is back here in the King's Throne. Yeah. Y'all ready to get on the wrong side of the bottle?
Let me figure out where I'm at.
I'm ready. I'm ready to get on the wrong side of the bottle.
What?
That I'm staying in. cousins of Harmonica Queen. Bless you, child, for being on here. I love it. Mary Pedretti. Hello, everybody. That's Matt King, like I said back there, just knocking it out of the park on the, he got himself a little, thank you for the compliment on the hat. From Tom Parsons' phone, which must mean the Parsons family is aboard, all aboard in Fulton, California. Kendra Perry, thank you guys for getting online. How funny that I just tried to FaceTime also cousins. Half of y'all are my family, just which is wonderful, by the way. Larry, hello Larry. Clark, which is basically Richard. I'm doing this kind of quick and interrupting myself because this flows by so fast. Bill Covey, hello, love it guys, you both sound great, thank you. Eric, my French friend, hello my dear. Hope you're doing well, hope you're staying safe and sound. And I just answered UPS back, and hopefully your package will be getting to you soon. So, Bethany Bowman, mwah, my blues sister. Elena, hello. Ed Green, hello. Lots of love. Back to Cam and Kendra Perry. They live in absolute paradise up on the Oregon coast. And they are I'm just going to say this on the show because I just literally, we were going to FaceTime each other. We've been trying all week. Kelly and Tom, if you're listening, or Brooke, you will love this too. And we've missed each other a little bit, or we've kind of had a tough time scheduling it. Bottom line is...
You keep talking. This is driving me crazy. You just keep going.
What's driving you crazy? My talking, or...?
No.
That wouldn't be the first time my talking has driven him crazy. I'm just saying. Anyway, Cam and Kenny, as we know them, they are just the salt of the earth, such good people. And my cousin Cam and I are cousins, and we share the same birthday, which is October 4th. We share a different birth date, meaning like a year, I should say year, but we share the same birthday. And we've always loved, he's just a ray of sunshine, Cam is, and so is Kenny. And he has I think if I'm saying this right, I think it's our great-great-grandfather's upright piano. And he is letting me have that piano because they're moving to a ranch, a bigger ranch with a smaller ranch home, which as you look through it on the video is absolute paradise. But regardless, anyway, we're working out how to get that beautiful family piano heirloom here to Nashville so that she can get lots and lots of love and lots of playing, and I'm just so stoked. So I'm so glad to have you guys on here. I know that's a lot for all of the rest of you, but Barbara Schmidt, Armarina Pruns, great name. Good morning from Germany. Good morning. It's actually Barbara Schmidt.
Really?
We have several folks here from Germany.
Morgan.
David Prescott gets on here and says Trump 2020. Yeah, I try to stay out of all that.
Yep.
Because I've learned that it just does nobody any good. All it does is just create friction. And I've never seen friction like this in for the last 4 years, like I have these last 4 years. But regardless of which, I do have one question I'd love for you guys to write in about. And this has absolutely, I've thought about this, nothing to do, and I want to repeat myself, make sure you're hearing, nothing to do with whether you are on the right or the left or somewhere in the middle or whether you're far off. I do not care, and I don't want any kind of nastiness or anything else. But I do have one question that I would love to hear from you with a one-word answer. It's concerning to me, and that is, do you all out there, you folks in the United States, do you all believe in absentee and or mail-in voting?
Wow, you did it.
Or do you believe in polls? Just write mail-in or polls. I would love to know your thoughts out there, and I think you all would love to know, because we're the real world.
We're the ones voting. We're the real world. We're not the news. We're not. So it helps us kind of learn from each other. Nobody get nasty. If you get nasty, my manager will delete your stuff right quick. But I did polls. See, so this is good. I want to know mail-in and or absentee, either one, and or polls. Put those up there. I'd love to hear that. Okay. I'm here to sing for you, by God. We're gonna chit-chat, and we're gonna discuss it's Lavelle, I believe. It's got to be Lavelle, because that's a fantastic name as well. Paula, good to see you on here. Hello, Miss Whitney, with your vote. Yes. Ken Riley, you have my favorite answer so far. He said stripper poles. I love Ken Riley so much. We go way back. He's been coming to Trick Pony shows since before we were even Trick Pony. Mary Jo, Viola. See, this is good stuff. We're going to go back and we're going to read these, and it's going to help us know a little bit more about you, and it's going to help us learn more about each other also, right? Kind of cool. And nobody has to get mad. This isn't about getting mad. This is about uniting. By God, it's called the United States of America. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. If you're drinking something, lift them up. I've got champagne. I'm not kidding. I literally have champagne in my glass. Cheers, Matt King. This is our thing that we do. Lightens up the moment. No pressure, no worries. Cheers to all of you. I hope you're all safe and sane as can be in these crazy times. Here's to you.
Hey,
All right.
I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
This next song we're going to do, didn't they just release this week?
They did, yes, and that's why we're gonna do it. So, how long, y'all, how long have we been talking about the Barfly Sessions Volume 1? A long freaking time. A long time. And it took a long time to make. It took a long time to write for. These things are like, they're literally like not just having a baby, they're like raising a child almost, up to about 5 years old. Because it takes a whole lot of time to write these songs and then pick what you're going to go in and cut.
And then you wonder if they're ever going to leave home.
And then there's a pandemic. So you see, you feel my pain. So you've been with me on this journey. You have been with me on this ride. And I'm so grateful for all of you, family, friends, fans, and alike. And I think that the coolest part about it is let's just say that we just broke our water. Isn't that great? I just said that. We just put out the very first song baby from the Barfly Sessions, and it is this next song, which ironically is a song that Matt and I have never played live for you, which it makes it even more cool.
Where is it at, Heidi? Where can they find it?
They can find this song on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, every digital outlet on the planet. You name it, wherever you buy your digital music, you can find this next song right here, which is called Come Hell or High Water Blues. And it's a song that I wrote with my good friend, one of the purest souls and country music soul singingest guys. I just adore this man, Mr. Bobby Tomberlin. And we wrote this a good while ago with a little bit of a Hank Jr. kind of thought in mind. But this song is an ode, paying homage to you, the fans. And it's about life on the road, and it's also about my journey and my plight, if you will, to my mission to make music and to make a difference and to put a dent in this whole music scene, which is full of so many singers and songwriters. So that's what this song is about. It was written for you, ultimately. up this morning, trying to remember what happened last night. Last thing I recall, I was playing my guitar, getting off in that center stage light. Now this truck stop looks familiar. Yeah, I'm sure I've been here before. The guy behind the counter keeps staring at me. I hear him whisper as I walk out the door. I keep on rolling, keep on riding. Oh, I pour out every bit of my soul on this stage. Alright, I keep on standing, I keep on falling. Yeah, I keep thinking I'm gonna make a difference one of these days. Ooh. Met a man before the show tonight. He said, girl, I wanna shake your hand. I just did 2 tours for the red, white, and blue. In some desert land, there was a woman in the front row. She want the crowd to come past me and know. Said I got 3 kids, did a bunch of overtime so I could be here at your show. That's why I keep on rolling, I keep on riding. Yeah, I pour out every bit of my soul on this stage. That's right, I keep on standing, keep on falling. Yeah, I keep thinking I'm gonna make a difference one of these days. Come on, man, kid. Woo! Oh, I keep on rolling, keep on riding. Oh, I pour out every bit of my soul on this stage. Said now I keep on standing, keep on falling. Yeah, I keep thinking I'm gonna make a difference one of these days. I said I keep thinking I'm gonna make a difference one of these days. Alright. I said I keep thinking I'm gonna make a difference one of these days. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
You forgot to play your solo, sorry.
You played my solo. You played great.
No, I didn't play a solo at all, I just strummed.
Oh, well, you
Strummed
played it.
along.
I thought you sounded great.
Well, that's awesome.
I think they all think you sounded great. Wow, says Bill. Freaking love it. That makes me really happy. I love seeing this. Red is my favorite color, and you really look great in red. Thank you. And that hat just sets it off. This is one of my favorite hats in the whole... I have a lot of hats. You all know this. Lots and lots and lots of hats, and I think this is probably in my easily my top 5. On repeat, Whitney Ehrman says, while I get ready for the first day of distance teaching. Bless you, child. Bless you, little cousin. I'm so proud of you. Teach away. Oh, that's great. It's tough. It's tough. Really tough days to figure this whole thing out. But bless you and for doing what you do, all you teachers out there. If there's any other teachers on here besides my cousin too, I just really, really appreciate you. And all of you folks, I haven't said this in a long time, but I think that it's so important that we don't get numb to it. All you people on the front lines, everybody out there, all you nurses and doctors, delivery people, all you frontline folks, these are unprecedented times, and you are all very, very important to us, and we thank you. We tip of the hat to all of you. So yes, I am Jeffrey Sutton. He said it's called a fedora. This is kind of it's in the fedora family. It's like an old Stetson bluesman kind of it's got its own sort of flavor as far as its shape, which is one of the things I love about it. Kathy Bonomi, bless you. Speaking of frontliners, my nurse, childhood friend, beautiful. So sad I couldn't travel to visit you. Kathy was coming here to Nashville this October with a group of girls, and for, I think it was a bachelorette party, which Nashville's become uber famous for. I just said the word Uber. Without meaning, the people who pick you up. All right, Harold Carroll. It's an awesome song. Matt is a better guitarist than he thinks he is. See, Matt? I don't even have to look back at you. I can just look right in that camera.
B string.
Devil made the B string and the D string too. Yeah, the devil made the B string, then he made you. I didn't mean that about him, but Jane Wonka, hello. All right, so yeah, I'm loving reading everybody's responses, and what I love about this too is that I get to go back, Matt and I get to go back and we reread everybody's responses later on. Ogden, Utah, J.S. Lawrence. Yo, Ogden, I drove a 1-ton dually and a fifth wheel 6-horse slant load trailer, 30-foot trailer down.
God, that's why I love you.
To Ogden, Utah, Matt King.
That's hot.
To a big horse sale in Ogden, and I wonder if they still have it. It's a huge horse sale, and brought a load of horses, young horses, to Ogden to sell. Clearly, before I traded in a truck and trailer for 16 wheels under a Prevost bus. But I'm not complaining. I love that bus. The bus makes me happy. Speaking of happy, yeah, let me take a little sippy poo. I don't know if a lot of you guys, I think a lot of you do get on. Every other Wednesday I do a show for Honer harmonicas. These guys right here. These guys right there. Nope, it's not gonna light up. There they are, kind of like that. These guys right there. So Honer, you know Honer.
By the way, Gus is right under your foot. Just wanted you to know that.
Okay, he usually just likes to be close.
Sitting right there.
All right, thank you for the warning.
Yep.
Gus will make an appearance later.
We're professionals here.
I do this show on Honer with Honer harmonicas, and it's called United in Sound. It's every other Wednesday. There's one coming up this Wednesday with a very special guest. But I got to tell you, the last show, I had the great, legendary, and sweetheart of a guy, Charlie McCoy, on the show. And Charlie McCoy played on this next song. And the other coincidence and coinky-dink and special, it's kind of like, kind of makes your heart sing moment about this song, is it's the very first song that I got up in front of a crowd at 6 years old on a trail ride in Cloverdale, California, and tugged on the lead guitar player's shirt and said, "Mister, can I sing with you?" And he said, "Sure, what do you want to sing?" And I said, "Well, Delta Dawn, key of C." Bill, if you're listening, this one's for you. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by?
he was meeting you here today to take you to that mansion in the sky. She's 41 and her daddy still called her baby. All the folks around Brownsville say she's crazy, 'cause she walks around town with a suitcase in her hand, looking for a mysterious dark-haired man. Now in her younger days they called her Delta Dawn, and pretty as a woman you ever laid eyes upon. Then a man of low degree stood by her side and promised her he'd take her for his ride. Yeah. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? Oh, and did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Come on. Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? Oh, and did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to that mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? Oh, and did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to that mansion in the sky? Oh, and did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to that mansion in the sky? Whoo, Miss Tanya Tucker. You don't get any better than TT. Yes. I gotta, you have the mouse back there, I believe. But I think I saw my girl,
Hold on, let's get
Catherine Fowler Pavin, on there. And if I did, I believe I did. I think she said something about Tanya. I'm gonna make sure we find it. I stay in pretty close contact with my girl Tanya, and who knew that little 6-year-old girl, I'll tell you what, this is what dreams are made of right here. That, you hear somebody on the radio and they've got this big hit song that's just so soulful and so cool, and later on you end up being, buddies and get a chance to hang out and drink her tequila. Ken Riley, who are you? You're killing me, Matt. Yeah, let's not nickname the baby Barf, please. We're not. Don't even put that out there, Ken Riley. That's not happening. No baby, we're not renting, no. Sippy Poo, what you drinking? Yes, Miss Catherine, I am sippy pooing, and I am drinking some Tank Winery, which is located in Calistoga, California, and I'm a member. I love their branding and I love their wine, and lots of good blends. And they sell harmonicas, they sell like really cool stuff. Yes, I hope Tanya's tuning in. Catherine said to hear this. I hope she is too. She's actually said that she might do this show with me at some point. I'm not going to put her on the spot yet until we know until I see her sweet, beautiful face and some of that blonde pink hair on the screen on a Sunday night show. Then, in fact, I will say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to surprise the hell out of y'all when it does happen. Chris Jones, my North Carolina brother,
I have to tell you something about that.
says trips us to Carolina Theater in the back. That's right, in the back of the '69 Plymouth Chris in the mid-70s singing this with my sisters. Oh, sorry. Okay, I took it to her like a, ooh.
So my grandfather...
Okay, you got to come up here so folks can hear you, baby.
So there was okay.
Come on up here.
Hey, you guys.
There he is.
There was one theater in Hendersonville, North Carolina, and it was there was a Main Street, and there was the Carolina Theater. There was Carolina 1 and the Carolina 2.
So they had a little mini theater?
No, there was just upstairs, downstairs.
Oh, okay.
And we had a friend, Tim Blackwell, God rest his soul, who used to make popcorn. And we would go there late at night, and we'd all stay afterwards and watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, my gosh.
My grandfather helped. He was a plasterer, and there were 3 places he was so proud of. He plastered, he did the crown molding with old wood blocks. He did the Carolina 1 and 2.
So he did that whole theater?
He did the Citadel.
Oh, wow.
And he did the Grove Park Inn in Asheville, North Carolina.
Okay, so if the Grove Park Inn in
That's a good piece of trivia for you.
that is fantastic. Thank you. If anybody other than you, Chris Jones, do we have any other North Kakalaki friends on the? I know my girl Catherine is from real close to there. She is from the what's the name of the hometown? I'm having a blonde moment. In South Carolina, in the corner.
Taylor's? South Carolina? Oh, Pickens.
Pickens, thank you. I can't believe, Kat, I had that moment. Forgive me. Kat says, Matt King, I love your face, so talented. Y'all are a dream team. God bless you, girl. I hope your night the other night was fun. I can't wait to hear about it. And speaking of which, tomorrow, I'm just telling you this on the show live because you know why? Because we're like that. We're simpatico. This girl's been one of my best friends in Nashville and kind of, I think I've helped hold her feet to the ground sometimes when she's had tough times, and she has certainly held on to me when I've needed somebody to hold on to and been a dear friend to me. Her and her husband Michael are just the best people, and I just adore them. And Kat, I don't know if I didn't text you yet, but I hope you're free tomorrow because I feel like a pool day. I've already told my team I'm taking off. We're taking off tomorrow, Matt King.
We're going to get in the poke.
We're going to call tomorrow a Smunday.
Sunday. That's not quite Monday. It's Monday.
Smunday is tomorrow. We work during the weekends, and we don't get days off, so we've just been going like crazy with this release and all of this stuff. And Catherine says Liberty, South Carolina.
Liberty. Oh,
Liberty.
Get it right.
I thought it was Pickens. That's where you're folks are.
Sorry.
All right, we could
there's a
do
big
this
difference.
all day long. We can do this all day long. Is there going to be a vinyl version of the Barfly Sessions? Thank you, Bethany Bowman, for asking. The answer is absolutely. I've had to kind of work around that just because there was a big fire that blew up all the acetate, which is what makes vinyl in LA, and that handles the majority of vinyl, and so that kind of slowed the process down. And my guy who mastered the record, Mr. Pete Lyman, who is just a saint, a gentleman, and a scholar, and a scientist to boot. He's just wicked smart. He is going to hook me up, and we are going to definitely be doing vinyl. I'm going to be putting the order in the very top of August. It should take about a month, so by about early to mid-September, we should be in the vinyl. And I'm so stoked because this is the first record I've ever made that needs to be heard on vinyl. We listen to a lot of vinyl in this house, and we love it. So, yes. All right, we did. I play guitar on this. I also play harp on this. All right, y'all. I just want to sit and talk to you and read all your good comments on here. Kat, that's a deal. All right? And yes, Matt's coming with me. All right.
Maybe.
No,
you know me.
He's coming. He's coming with me.
Okay, let's start.
We're gonna have some fun with one on the What Am I Waiting For record. It's a little Lucinda from Car Wheels in a Gravel Road. This one's called Can't Let Go. one more time. Don't make me sit all alone and cry. When it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. I'm like a fish out of water, can't a tree. You don't even want to talk to me. When it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. He won't take me back when I come around. Says he's sorry, then he puts me out. I got a big chain round my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. When it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. I got a candle and it burns so bright in my own window every night. When it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. Now you don't wanna see me standing around. I feel like I've been shot and didn't fall down. When it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. Oh, it won't take me back when I come around. Says he's sorry, then he puts me out. I got a big chain round my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. When it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on now. Hold her down, baby, hold her down. Oh, funky. See, I got a candle and it burns so bright in my window every night. When it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. Now you don't wanna see me standing around. Feel like I've been shot and didn't fall down. When it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. Oh, it won't take me back when I come around. Says he's sorry, then he put me out. I have a big chain around my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. When it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. Oh, no, no, it won't take me back when I come around. Says he's sorry, then he put me out. I got a big chain round my neck and I'm broken down like a train wreck. When it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. When it's over, I said I know it, but I can't let go. Said it's over, I know it, but I can't let go. When it's over, I know it, but I can't let go.
I think we're gonna have to get some ears this week.
we were having a tough time rubbing. We were rubbing back and forth, but you
couldn't
know what?
hear.
That's fun. I don't care who you are, even if you're rubbing a little bit. It makes for some wonderful friction, in a good way. In a good way. Oh, I'm playing guitar on this whole set. That's awesome. I love it. I forgot that how I put things, how would I try to kind of keep a set together, but then I also look at y'all's requests as well and sort of throw some things in from time to time. So, does anyone else not have sound? Mary, do you not have sound?
What? What?
Oh.
What?
Does anybody else? Ari Lopez, Noof. Who won the Corn? Oh, you know what? We do not have a winner. Thank you, Ari, for bringing that up. We do not yet have a winner for the Corny contest. Mary, you might be the only one without sound. I'm sorry to go back and forth here, but Mary, you might want to check your phone. You are the only one so far that we are having an issue with without sound. Amarina says, been a fan from the street team. Beyond love, some love. Wait, beyond and beyond. Love some love, and I know you know me. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I'm grateful to have you on here. Thank you so much. Cliff Clavin, good to see you. Thank you for being on here. Nathan Jacobson, hello. You're rocking that harmonica, is playing harmonica. You're rocking that harmonica, period. Is playing harmonica difficult to play with having to have a different one for each key? You know, the only thing that is difficult for me is balancing. It's not difficult playing different keys. I love that, actually. You have to do the math in your head. If you're playing cross harp, you just count out 4 from where you are. So if you're in the key of A, B, C, you play a D harp. And I don't mind that at all. I've got that down pat, unless I'm playing straight harp, which is always in the key of the song. But what is difficult for me is I love this particular microphone, and I do use, depending on what kind of tone I'm doing, what kind of song I'm doing, I'll use my vocal mic for clean country songs. But when something needs to have a little grit and gravel, I like to play this mic out of Dallas, Texas, called, it's from Placid Audio, and it gives it that, obviously that gravel that you can tell from my voice on a couple of things. And so, yeah, that's the most difficult thing, is going back and forth. Now, when I'm playing live on stage, this microphone, as you can see from the back here, is hooked up to a mic stand. So I can just easily walk from my mic, or lean over from my vocal mic and blow harp, whether I've got a guitar on or not. But when we're sitting here playing for you guys live like this, that's the difficult part, is the balancing act. And then hoping and praying I pick up the right key. So yes. How many different instruments do you play, Dylan Jones? Or David Prescott asked that. I play a little piano. I'm not a great pianist, but I do love the piano. And since my buddy can't, I have a newer Kawai that is a beautiful, beautiful piano that's a baby grand. But what I'm very excited about is I'm very excited about this new upright piano that belonged in our family, in the Campbell family, and my cousins and I are going to talk about here after a bit. We're going to FaceTime each other. Anyway, so I play a little piano, little guitar, and harmonica. Those are the 3 main ones. I would very much like to learn the mandolin. And I would also, the other thing I really want to learn is, because it's totally different chording, is the ukulele. I love the ukulele, and Honer and KAHS, the mother company, they make beautiful, beautiful ukuleles, and they're giving me a couple of stunning ukuleles. So I'm going to be sporting a uke here before too long. So there's that too. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I know we've been talking a lot on this show, and you know what? I hope you're cool with it, because it's time for a contest. And Ari asked a question. She said, who won? Y'all, if you remember, I put a contest on the last show, last Sunday night, and we did a fun little skit with me and my alter ego. Well, alter ego, when you put the tape on your nose. Who do you become when you stand? And I became somebody named Courtney. Could you show, Matt, is that possible to show them who Courtney is? I meant to say Courtney, but it worked out perfect that her name, I said Courtney. And so she spells it Kourni with a heart over the I, which is perfect for her. And that's who I became. And so then I asked Courtney, I was like, so what are you doing here? And Courtney said, well, I went to college, and I went to, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Here's the moment. What What's up, people? No sound. I've got a new website, HeidiNewfield.com. Who doesn't love new swag? Look at that, everybody.
Hey, Heidi.
I don't know you. Who are you?
My name's Courtney.
Courtney. How do you spell Courtney?
And Kourni with a heart over the I.
Of course you do. So, you don't look like you're from here, Courtney. What are you doing here?
I just got out of college.
What did you major in?
Life coaching, duh.
Life coaching. That's exactly what I would have thought. Woohoo! Okay, so, you a fan of music?
Actually, I'm here to be like your contest inspiration.
Contest inspiration. That makes sense. Okay, so speaking of which, Courtney, why don't you go away. Go life coach. There's a contest. Put that tape on that nose.
Okay,
go
here
look
you
in
go.
the mirror and ask yourself, who am I? And I promise you will become some sort of alter ego that is just hilarious. Send your videos in to my private message on my Facebook. Winner gets lots of free swag and this right there. A free copy of the Barfly Sessions Volume 1. And also, this is a message to tell you to tune in on Sunday nights at 6 o'clock right here at the Heidaway. See you at 6 o'clock. Sundays. Okay, these are the moments that just make that make Matt King the most brilliant ever. So we came up with that idea and we got it off of somebody's tutorial. This really wicked great photographer, and he watched this guy and he's like, "Let's do this with you and your alter ego." And I'm like, "This will be so fun. I can act. I get to act for a second." I'm all about it. So. Anyway, Courtney decided, 3 years in college, never left, really. Life coaching. Boy, wouldn't you want to be coached for life by her? You actually probably would. Okay, so we have no winners just yet because not enough people have sent in videos. I know, it's foolish, it's goofy, it's childish. You put a piece of tape on your nose and you're like, what the? And, if you stand in front of the mirror, I promise you, it's always good if you're drinking. I'm just gonna let you know, me and my girlfriends, Ari and Dina, they are the ones that showed me this ridiculous game, and it is so fun. We got Matt to do it. He became Josh Henderson, who is just a jerk of a guy. I'm telling you, like a full-on, you would not like Josh and Courtney need to date. Seriously. So not enough people turned in their videos, so I have not picked, but I have to thank Linda Dunham did it, and I believe Casey Stab, you've done it. So, yes, we want more videos. And Matt, where can they turn those into?
Oh, just send them directly to whatever they can send it to your Facebook page, or they can send it to your personal webpage at HeidiNewfield.com.
You can send it to my webpage at HeidiNewfield.com. You can submit it there, or you can submit it to a private message if you want it on Facebook, or you can just literally go all the way out and submit it as your reply on my Facebook page. Just put it on there. I want to see it. It's fantastic.
I got a question here.
The alter ego is hysterical. Seriously, it's Kat, you will die. We should all do this together at our next gathering amongst, because I want to see Michael Pavin and Chuck Ailey with some tape on their nose.
I posted a question up here, Heidi.
Okay.
For a free CD.
We have a giveaway. And then we're going to break into some more music, and then we're going to leave you folks to it.
For a free CD, so you have to forgive me. Free
Yeah, there's more than just a CD. So,
do the CD first, then we'll do the shirt.
whoever answers this question first and doesn't goggle it, you know what I mean by goggle, gets this. I grabbed a big one. I didn't mean to grab a big one. This t-shirt, which has just a cool little HN on the back, and little Barfly Sessions action on the front. kind of like a whiskey glass. That's what it looks like. And one of these. Oh. The question is, Matt King, are you going to post it or am I going to say it?
How many songs were recorded on the Barfly Sessions Volume 1?
How many songs were recorded on the Barfly Sessions Volume 1 and who produced it? If you can answer that fastest, you win. You win. Come on. Who produced it? You've heard me talk about it. This is just the question as to who's paying attention. Just saying.
Okay, you got numbers coming in already.
Okay, replying that in 13. Negative, Ghost Rider. Casey Stab, you're very close, but nope. That lens is awesome. Thanks, Chris Jones. 13. The answer is not 13, folks. Not 12.
Okay,
Bethany Bowman, you are correct on the producer. Now, how many tracks are there? Ken Riley says 16 tracks. So, Bethany Bowman, you got the producer right. It is Jim Moose Brown. Now, how many tracks are on this record? 12? 12? No. Nope. So, I'm sorry, John Scott, you are super close. Super close. Don Thatcher says, I disqualify myself. Don't worry, Don, I disqualify myself on a regular basis. Bethany Bowman, 14. She did the math. Bethany Bowman, you win the t-shirt and you win the physical CD, which is kind of badass, I have to say.
The producer as well? Yes, she did.
She got the first producer and she was the first one to answer 14. There are 14 songs on the Barfly Session. Count them, not 12, not 13, 14 songs. That's what's not to love about that. And Jim Moose Brown is the big, huggable, lovable, fantastic, ridiculously talented guy that I produced this record with. And we just talked last night. I just love that guy. He's such a good dude and such a musical, such a wonderful collaborative genius, frankly. He's a guy that lets everybody do their own thing and be who they are. And he likes things to be, that's what's so cool about the Barfly Sessions. It's a record that does not sound polished and perfect and like canned. It sounds like it was made on the cutting room floor, and that's what it was. And that's what we wanted it to sound like. So, yes, Miss Bethany Bowman, which is so cool because I'm interviewing with you on Tuesday, so that works out perfect after the pool party. This is all working out perfect. I can't even believe it. Now it's time to sing. All right.
Oh, well, okay. I'll be over there. I'm over here talking to people.
That's okay. Matt's over here talking to people, and I just spit. Spit just came out of my mouth. Bethany, I love that I'm going to give you that t-shirt. I'll get your size. I'll get your size on Tuesday. I think I could guess, but all right. How many of y'all, I hope I still have y'all on. Ken Riley says, hey, Bethany, I love it when you guys become friends. That's what it's all about. There's been a whole lot of talking here. And, Matt did a show last night on Stage It, and something got all wackadoo on the time frame, and so it had to go on a little bit later than it was scheduled for. And we both were super stressed out. We both were like, and we both just stopped and looked at each other. And I think y'all will appreciate this before we go into this next song. We realized that doing these live streams and all the interviews that are going into putting out Barfly Sessions on August 28th and all the work and stress and kind of like pressure we're putting on ourselves has caused us to like be a little down on ourselves. And we decided on this show we were going to have some fun. And we were going to talk to y'all and enjoy each other, answer your questions, and sing some songs. So that is what we doing. Speaking of Matt King, this is a song I wrote with him and a guy named Waylon Payne. I put my best foot forward like I know I should. I wasn't planning on drinking and decided I would. Man, tell me what you're sipping there, it sure looks good. May I bum a light from you if I could. My intuition tells me we've been here before. Now if I let you see my demons, would you want to see more? There's a lot of we could hide behind a motel door. Maybe that's the reason that we came here for. We think the sum of our mistakes define who we are. So try to run away, but we never get far. I'll tell you that I love you, lying in the dark, but that's a temporary fix for a permanent scar. Temporary fix for a permanent scar. I keep all my troubles locked deep inside. I'm standing in the rain with nowhere to hide. Another piece of my soul in a moment of pride. Or whatever it takes to make it through the night. You think the sum of your mistakes defines who you are. So you try to run away, but you never get far. I tell you that I love you, lying in the dark, but that's a temporary fix for a permanent scar. A temporary fix for a permanent scar. That's a temporary fix for a permanent scar. Matt King wrote that with me, and a very, very colorful guy named Waylon Payne. If you don't know Waylon Payne, just watch Walk the Line. He played Jerry Lee Lewis on that movie. Pretty cool guy. So, folks, we have had so much fun here tonight, depending on where you are in the country or the world. Judy Woman, hello from home, good to see you. Y'all, Connie Hobson says, don't stress, whatever you do, it always sounds great. Thank you, Connie. That's so sweet. And that's why I just had to just be transparent and let y'all know. Whew, man, sometimes everybody has those days, right? So we're gonna finish. Thank you, Elena. I love that song too. It's very vulnerable, very honest. Very honest. So, this next song I wrote with two amazing writers, and we usually write hello Jerry King. He says Dad. He wants to say hello to Gus.
Okay, let me get him.
We got to get Gus out here,
Hey,
because yeah.
Where's your mom? Where's your mom?
Where's your mom?
Gus, where's your mom? Where is she? He's gonna be quiet. Where's your mom?
Oh, he never talks for the camera.
Hey, bud.
I threw the ball for him earlier, so he's all tuckered out. There he is.
Long dog.
He's long, low down dog.
He's part penguin if you look at him.
Oh my God, that's the best
He's
thing
part
I've seen.
penguin. Look at his feet.
Look at he would be the guy that sits on the egg in the Arctic. Hi, Bubba. Hello, little munchkin. Yeah, that guy right there. He gives us a lot of joy and a lot of pleasure. I hope you're all loving on your fur babies at home. I know. Dinner's almost ready. I know. I know.
There you go, David.
Yes. Kiersey is definitely on too. Kiersey's a little badass waiting to happen. Let me tell you something right there. Speaking of the blues and Kiersey, let me get a little capo going. I wrote this song with an East Texas, speaking of badasses, East Texas bad mamma jamma named Leslie Satcher. Now, if that weren't enough, the other guy in the room was a guy named Al Anderson. Now, Al Anderson,
If you remember NRBQ, that's the way back.
NRBQ, and also was in the Rolling Stone and has been known as one of the top 50 best guitar players in the world. And he is the Groove Meister. And so he started playing, I told everybody about this idea I had, and he started playing this groove, which he's well known for, this kind of feel. And man, that was all she wrote. Me and Leslie started spitting out lyrics, and before you knew it, we had us another song. Wrote 3 that day. So we're gonna finish up this little set tonight with a lot of love. And I hope that you don't listen to your parents and you go on down to Whiskey Town tonight or tomorrow night or sometime this coming week. Myself up out of bed with an aching head round supper time, yo. Red beans and rice and hot cornbread, and then I said I feel like a honky tonk. Then I slipped into those faded jeans that I wear when I feel like getting down. Yeah, that's what I did. When my mama told me, my daddy told me, girl, don't go wandering down the Whiskey Town. All night, drinking, fighting, wind up in jail with you. Now that kind of man is the kind of man who'll just walk off and leave a little girl with the blues. They ain't made no rules, but I ain't broke. You know, ain't nobody gonna change me now. No, they ain't. So I told my mama and I told my daddy and I rolled on down to Whiskey Town. Said that'll work, and I strolled right up beside the handsome man. But he didn't stand half a chance when I grabbed his whiskey shot and took him by the hand. When I pulled him close, we were grinding slow. People lined up staring all around. Woo! Meet all you all of our love goes out to y'all. Thank you for hanging out with us on this Sunday evening. My name is Heidi Newfield, in case you didn't know. That guy back there is Matt King. Thank you, Matt, for playing with me tonight.
Thank you for having me, Heidi.
And thank all of you for joining us, for participating in all of our goofiness and our contests and giveaways and all the conversation and hangout time. Much appreciated. I hope we've lightened your load and that you can get off to a great start to a wonderful week, no matter where you are in the world. God bless you. Be safe, and I'll see you this coming Wednesday at 2 o'clock. And Matt will be on Tuesday night at 6:30? 6.
6 o'clock, Kingpin.
6 o'clock at the Kingpin, which looks a lot like this, but different. All right, y'all.
Say it.
See you soon.
Say it.
I'm going to have to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Good night, Gracie.
I got a feeling coming on. It's getting down in my bones. How about a date night in the middle of the day? Baby, bring it on home. Anticipation of your love. I got me all round up. Let's get off.